Good Morning อาเซียนช่วงสายตรงอาเซียน
เอาละครับตอนนี้คริสเตนพร้อมในสายนะครับ Good morning
Morning.
How are you Kristen
I'm well, thank you.
Right What's about the topic you're talking about
Yes, so next week we're gonna debate the budget. So it's a big thing annually to talk about the budget. And one thing that's coming out is not yet been confirmed, but a lot of people are talking about it as something that's possibly going to happen. Is that the government is going to make some changes for the tax base, and that means that they might also then include goods and services tax for e-commerce purchases. So they're trying to basically level the playing field between local retailers who have to register and collect goods and services tax and online shopping, which at the moment it's not taxed for any purchases below $400. So we're trying to make it more fair for local retailers, because online shopping is becoming like a really big thing in Singapore now. A lot of transactions are done online. There's a lot of different services that Singaporeans use. We've had growth in e-commerce. We've got like Amazon started in Singapore last year, and so they are looking to make changes here so that people will probably have to pay GST tax, GST for all these online transactions.
Okay, so how many percent of this tax of the price?
GST at the moment is, I believe, about 7%. And so that's for, if you go to the supermarket, if you go to the shops in Singapore, you'll be paying GST. But if you're ordering things online, especially from things outside Singapore, then, you're not paying that. So they're trying to, make it level across the board.
So the number is not yet decided, right?
No, because experts are also thinking that, also speculating that within a few years there might be, they might increase the GST again so that it will go above 7%.
And what's about the consumer behavior in Singapore? What's about your online shopping behavior?
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that you can do with online shopping in Singapore now, whether from buying groceries to, there's now Amazon and Amazon Prime in Singapore has like 2-hour delivery, so you can get something in
2 hours.
Something on Amazon, get it in 2 hours. So it's really becoming a big thing in Singapore. Lots of people, again, on Netflix is, so it's not just buying products, but it's also services. You can do things like subscribe to snacks, so like every 1 week, 2 weeks, you get sent a box of snacks. So there's just really a huge kind of growing diversity of things that you can get online. With e-commerce, it's really growing in Singapore because people are really connected to the internet, and the country is quite small, so logistics is quite easy for retailers. So it's something that's really growing.
All right. So so when will we know about the decision?
Yes. So the budget is so this weekend is the holiday because it's the Chinese New Year holiday, but the budget is set to be debated on the 19th. So basically next Monday when Parliament sits, they'll be talking about the budget. And that will be a debate that goes on. There'll be lots of things in it, but then
Kirsten,
one of the
previously there is no e-commerce tax in Singapore, right?
So the e-commerce tax at the moment, the GST tax is for goods and services under $400 are not taxed. If more than $400, then you will get taxed.
Ah, okay. So
if you like bought a computer that was $1,000, you would get a tax. But most people buying clothes or buying books and food and things are not taxed at the moment.
Okay, so online purchase of goods or service over $400 taxed 7%, right? Or more?
Yes, so that's the GST tax, the 7%.
7%, just like in shops or other supermarket.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the standard rate for goods and services tax, which might be revised.
Okay.
Eventually, but not yet. Yeah.
Okay, and when you said that for online purchase after the debate might be tax higher than 7%?
No. So if they introduce it, it should still be at 7% because the GST is the same rate. But then,
the coverage.
Experts are speculating that it's likely that the GST again will go up fairly soon.
I see.
So there's a lot of talk that it will go up, like even for buying from brick and mortar shops.
Is it okay for you? You will pay more for your clothes and groceries or something like that.
Yeah. So a GST hike is probably not going to make people very happy. But I mean, the GST itself has been criticized before as being a regressive tax because if you have goods and services tax across everything, it means that daily necessities like things like buying rice is taxed, and so that's a 7% tax on buying rice, and people have said that's kind of regressive because then your even low-income Singaporeans have to be taxed to buy things that they actually need. So the suggestion before from some analysts has been that perhaps instead of this sort of across-the-board GST tax, we should do something that's more redistributive. So perhaps you could tax luxury goods more, but not tax daily necessities. So you're not charging, so you're not charging like low-income people tax to buy things that they really need, like oil and rice and food for their families. You should be charging more tax for people who are like buying Rolex watches at thousands of dollars or big fancy cars or fancy clothes.
It's reasonable. It's reasonable and practical.
But the relevant agencies have to keep track on the transactions that happen online, because sometimes if buyers and sellers just agree online, but they pay offline, then it's hard to track, right?
Yeah, so it's not yet clear how they would want to implement. So there are different systems that they could use. They could either have a sort of licensing system where they require the sellers to register to collect the GST, or they could have a system that would require the buyers to then sort out the GST. So it's not yet clear how it will be done. So at the moment, the speculation is like in principle they think this will happen, but we have to wait for the budget to see if it really will happen. If it does, what form the government will want to use to regulate this. And also, it's not clear then. At the moment, it seems to be targeted at e-commerce, but not quite. It's not clear how they would enforce it or implement it for more peer-to-peer sales, like if you use eBay or like a carousel second-hand sort of sale where it's literally one person to another person, and you might meet at a train station and pay in cash.
Yeah,
that's not clear how you would tax that.
All right,
but
I see.
That might not be the sort of transaction that they're looking to tax. I think they're looking more at actual e-commerce businesses.
Okay. Thank you very much, Chris, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye.
ครับ นี่คือคริสเซนฮานนะครับจากทางสิงคโปร์เขากำลังที่จะคือเขาทำเรื่องของบัดเจ็ตหรือปีงบประมาณนั่นแหละแล้วก็วางแผนดูซิว่าจะไปเก็บเงินจากการ ทำอีคอมเมิร์ซโดยเฉพาะจากทั้งรายใหญ่อย่าง Amazon Lazada อย่างไรกันบ้างเพราะว่าปัจจุบันนี้ถ้าเกิดเป็นสินค้าที่ซื้อออนไลน์ราคาเกิน$400นะถึงจะเสียตัว tax ตัวนี้แต่ว่าตอนนี้กำลังพิจารณากันใหม่
ก็คือปกติแล้วเนี่ยภาษีน่าจะเป็นเหมือนกับบ้านเราเนอะแวตนะเนอะภาษีมูลค่าเพิ่มอย่างนี้ใช่ไหมคะที่เก็บเวลาที่ซื้อสินค้าหรือบริการเนี่ยทั่วไปก็คือ 7% แต่ว่าถ้าเกิดออนไลน์เนี่ยก็คือถ้ามากกว่า$400สิงคโปร์ก็ถึงจะคิดแต่ว่าที่จะพิจารณากันในสภาเนี่ยก็คือว่าถ้าเกิดว่าซื้อขายกันต่ำกว่า$400สิงคโปร์เนี่ยซึ่งมักจะเป็นแบบนั้นเวลาคนเขาซื้อสินค้าออนไลน์นะคะชิ้นเล็กชิ้นน้อยอะไรก็ว่ากันไปเนี่ยก็ควรที่จะคิดภาษีด้วยแต่ว่าก็เดี๋ยวรอการพิจารณาซึ่งจะเริ่มอภิปรายกันในวันจันทร์หน้าช่วงนี้เขาหยุดตรุษจีนกันนะคะยังไม่มีความชัดเจนใดๆว่าตัวเลขของจำนวนภาษีเนี่ยจะคิดกันเป็นอัตราอะไรยังไงแต่ว่าคาดว่าน่าจะอยู่ที่ 7% เหมือนกันแล้วก็จะผ่านไหมเรื่องนี้นะคะก็รอดูกันนะคะส่วนว่า7% อาจจะเพิ่มขึ้นไปกว่านี้ได้อีกไหมก็เป็นเรื่องในอนาคตที่อาจจะมีการมาหารือกันต่อไปนะคะ
คลื่นข่าว 100.5
MCOT News Network